Let's ask from Advait. Advait, what was the question asked in interviews? If you can tell to the class. Advait?
Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Hope I am audible.
Yeah, you're audible. You can go ahead.
Yes, sir. Basically, when he saw like the overall report, so he said like overall report is good, but the only thing I want to know from you is like what is your insights? Like लोग क्यों लेंगे ये particular product from Metro? If like they have many options, like Bata is there, then Mirza International is there. Like now there are like many companies who are into like shoes and all. So I just want an insight ki why will people buy from Metro instead of other brands? So I was trying to convince him ki ye cheez hai, like they have a highest margin growth or they have everything. But again and again he was asking ki why do you think ki exactly वो वहां से ही लेंगे? Suppose चलो ये consider कर लेंगे कि suppose they have a good design. But what if कि अगर दूसरा कोई ब्रांड आता है ही कॉपी दैट डिजाइन, तो होगा क्या कि लाइक कम प्राइस पे पीपल वो लाइक इंडिया इज अ लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल कि प्राइस सेंसिटिव मार्केट है. सो शूज एक ऐसा सेक्टर आता है कि जहाँ पे प्राइस कंपटीशन ज्यादा है देखा जाए तो देयर आर मेनी अनऑर्गेनाइज्ड प्लेयर की हु आर इनटू शूज मैन्युफैक्चरिंग. सो लगता है, सो आई वाज ट्राइंग टू कन्विंस हिम. ओवरऑल जो भी रिपोर्ट मैंने बनाया था तो उसके ऊपर ही मैंने बात किया था, बट एंड तक ही वाज नॉट कन्विंस्ड कि एग्जैक्टली क्यों होगा. बट ओवरऑल जो रिपोर्ट था उसके नंबर्स और ओवरऑल सब चीजें देख के ही सेड कि ठीक है, जो इसमें इम्प्रूवमेंट होगा तो डेटा विल टीच यू. बट मेन जो मैंने चीज सीखी कि ओवरऑल सिर्फ रिपोर्ट बना के या नंबर्स प्रेडिक्ट करके आई डोंट थिंक सो कि वर्क होगा. सो यू नीड टू लुक बिहाइंड द बैलेंस शीट और एग्जैक्टली numbers आगे कैसे आ सकते हैं, that you need to look at.
Right. Yeah. See, I have discussed this before only that how things.
Yes, sir.
Right. We had discussed this.
Yes, sir. Even मैंने उसके बाद उसके पहले एक रिपोर्ट भी प्रिपेयर की थी कि that helped me actually. So it was a comparison between other brands and Metro. So that helped me actually कि जहाँ पे वुमेन का जो भी पार्टिसिपेशन होगा, मेन, किड्स और फॉर्मल वेयर्स में एक एक्चुअली डिफरेंस बिटवीन था कि एग्जैक्टली वहां पे ग्रोथ कैसा है. सो इट वाज देयर इन DRSP.
ओके.
वो एक्चुअली उनको बोला मैंने. द मेन थिंग इज मेट्रो इज कंप्लीटली फोकस्ड इनटू वुमेन फुटवेयर बिकॉज लाइक यू टेक बाटा, campus is there, then you take Relaxo. कोई भी company is not completely focused into women. So there are hardly few players की जो women footwear में काम करते. Women footwear में almost जो market share है तो वो जाता है like unorganized player के पास. So now they are focusing into women footwear. तो उसमें मैंने फिर like defend किया फिर वहाँ पे.
Okay, great. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Good defend. No? Ajay, you would like to answer if I ask you why Metro? Same question. What is why Metro and why not Bata? You guys give your answer, then I will tell you what answer will I give if someone asks me for the interview. This was the major point that they are focusing on women. Apart from that, let us say there is also competitor for women. Now, why Metro? Ajay, you want to answer? You are the one who have done some research, or anyone, if you want. Ajay, you want to try? Hello? Ajay, you there? Ajay, Rishabh, Sanjay? Guys? Rishabh? No, at least reply yes or no.
Hello, yes, hello.
Hi, Sanjay.
Hi, am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible, yeah.
Yes, your question was why Metro brands over Bata, right?
Bata, right.
Yes. there are two things. Actually, one main point that I would like to highlight here that Metro Brands is very, very focused as per me on premiumization. Like if we, um, uh, if we see, I think somewhere in Feb there was this news. Uh, Metro Brands has exited the sub 1,000 rupees category after it had seen some decline in its sales. So, with the growing middle class, and growing income, people preferring brands over the unorganized sector, Metro Brands, with its focus on premiumization, could get the lead since it has that headroom to grow.
Okay. But he answered, na, he asked that India is a price sensitive market. What is your thoughts on this?
Well, yes, right. India is a price sensitive market, but if we see brand penetration uh, and recognition of a brand overall is growing. It's just like I may be completely wrong, but I would just like to highlight here, like the way millennial and uh, crowd is moving, and I think that is the target audience for most businesses now, because they are in that age group of 30 to 30 plus, which is earning as well as has the capacity to spend. Uh, even things like Atta is something, people prefer branded or packaged rather than going to a chakki, which used to happen earlier. So people with even a slight bit of income who are ready to spend, I think would look at brands as they promise some kind of durability and longevity of products.
Right, right. Fine. I'm good. But good enough. Anyone? Rishabh?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
Like what Sanjay said, na. So even मेरा भी जो answer था, it was kind of same. So तब उनका जो reaction था, so he said कि okay, I understand all these things, but do you use Metro Brands का shoes? Okay, so I said, no, I don't use, but I'll like next time I'll buy Metro wala shoes. So he said he will never buy because what he has seen over the time is like suppose if we are getting like same design in other brands, even if it is a difference of hardly like 500 rupees, we'll go for that brand. Okay, so in that case we are not like loyal to the brand. In that case we are like focused into like design ho gaya ya to durability. Okay, so now for example there is a brand called Food Science. It's a Tata brand basically. Tata का एक private subsidiary है, so they make that brand. Food Science करके company है, and they are into premium shoes. Their cost is around like 1700 rupees to 2000 rupees, and they completely sell same shoes like Metro Brands.
Okay.
So main thing is कि why do you think so कि लोग मेट्रो के पास ही जाएंगे? So वहाँ पे भी I tried to defend कि नहीं, they have a Crocs, and Crocs is like famous into millennials और like वहाँ पे सेल ज्यादा होता है, but he said कि ये तो थर्ड पार्टी ब्रांड हो गया. So अगर Crocs का देखा जाए तो there are नहीं many duplicates की जो Crocs का बनाते हैं देखा जाए तो. So फिर भी वहाँ पे सेम क्वेश्चन आता है कि थर्ड पार्टी ब्रांड हो गया ये तो. सो मेट्रो ब्रांड्स का अगर पर्टिकुलरली उनका जो ओन ब्रांड है तो वहां पे सेल क्यों आएगा?
Okay. Fine. Let me answer now. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, see now, as you said, now that Metro brands, why did you purchase? So I had purchased the shoes for your information. We had discussed this. I said that I had purchased the Metro brand shoes. Okay. Fine. Okay. Even if I have not purchased the shoes, now I have seen But this would be my defendant. First off, that I have purchased the shoes and I have seen I have a Bata shoes as well as the Metro brand shoes. I know the comfort is different and all, but that is fine. Okay. See, that is actually your first thing. Whenever you talk about a stock, do you use? See, we had discussed this in the first class as well. That also always look at the stocks which you use. Look at the stocks that you use. Don't go for random companies. See, what if Advait have gone and pitched Tata Power? What would have happened? Do you use Tata Power? You don't even know which power you use at home. Okay. So this is where the first things come, that when you start analysis, I take that product personally, or else go to the person who used that product to ask him, what is this, why is that product good, bad. So let us start with me saying that I have purchased that product. Okay, I have liked that product. The designs are usually the same for Bata and Metros are same. Now here, the part of premiumization. See, first of all, premiumization is not happening only in the it is happening across India. It is not only specific sector. You see at auto, what happened in the auto sector. Now, where is Maruti now? Being a market leader, being a cheapest one. You say it's a price sensitive market. Creta and Seltos has taken over share from Maruti. Okay. Now you cannot defend it that India is a price sensitive market. From the sales of the global, 15 lakh, 20 lakh cars. This is a wrong statement that India is a price sensitive market. Okay. Now you say, okay, chappals or shoes are the things that people use. Car is not, a necessity, but it is let's say luxury. Now, if you have seen the industry, we have done some data in that we have seen that premium segment sales are much more higher. The growth is much more higher than the retail segment, maybe the cheaper segment. For that, you can see Campus and Relaxo, what has happened to them compared to Bata or maybe Metro brands. Now you can see the sales growth for Metro brands and Bata. If you say in India the price and Campus and Relaxo should have done exceptionally well, but they are not doing good. And since the margins are lower, investors are not valuing those stocks. India GDP per income or GDP per income is increasing. Per capita GDP is increasing. People are becoming more wealthier nowadays. You see the rural data as well. With the minimum support prices, farmers are yielding a much higher prices. So the market overall is moving to a premiumization, and there Metro brands is the one who has hold. See, Metro brands is not even Bata's competitor. They sell products which is much higher than Bata. If you see, we had that analysis done. That Metro brands product is much more pricier than Bata. Now with Nike, Adidas, Puma, all having their share. This is also one premium brands. They are doing good in India. So I expect that Metro would do good basis on the product that they offer. And I personally think that Metro brands products are much more better compared to the quality. Second thing, okay, Bata is a historical brand. Okay, everyone likes Bata. The quality is there. But you see, Metro brands is growing at a much faster pace than Bata, even after selling a premium product. Say the average price. We had the chart, right? You have given that chart, average price chart. We had somewhere in the data. You had given, right? Advait, there was a brand, right? Brands. Okay. Yeah. I don't know where is that file. Then footwear industry. Okay, average selling price. You see, Metro brands has the highest average selling price. Still, they are growing. Means companies are, people are buying those products. That can be clearly visible from the sales. Going forward, with the increase in the GDP, increase in the per capita GDP, people will opt to premiumization. I will not consider Bata as the threat. I will consider rather the premium product as the threat for Metro brands. You don't see a footwear, a product in that range. The quality is it. I have used that product personally. I know the quality is good. Okay, compared to Bata, it will take time to grow. But you can see the revenues that they have generated. Now it is just that we have to look at the quarter wise that whether they are able to sustain it. And I personally feel that with India going to premiumization, it will, lead to a better growth in the future years. Now Bata is already, Bata is an old product or an old brand. People nowadays like something new. You go and ask people, like, this is a human psychology. You go and ask why this product. For that reason, I will give you one example of N-Torque of TVS getting over Activa. N-Torque of TVS getting over Activa. Activa was the premium product. No one, when you go to buy a bike, scooter, everyone was Activa. N-Torque came in. You see the reviews of the customers. People are saying, we wanted something new. Everyone has Activa. He wanted something new. So always a new product does well in the country. And obviously with a better quality. And I have used that product, so I know it's of a better quality. If not, now otherwise you should say that I have read reviews of the product that is good quality. You can go and find reviews on Google. You can, you can see this. N-Torque, the TVS car, TVS bike, TVS scooter, N-Torque, which was competing Activa directly. N-Torque, yeah. So that had changed. Now, see this, why I can link everything just because I look what is going on in the industry. Recently, now a guy bought this Vitara Brezza in my society. So I went and asked him that why did I don't know him only. I just saw him around the car. I went and asked him, uncle, I stay in this building. Okay, I was curious that why you buy Vitara Brezza. Why not a Creta or a Seltos? Because I am tracking Maruti and I am very bullish on Maruti. But he gave me 100 reasons for that. You go and ask random people, they usually answer, Now, this is what you should go and ask. As an analyst, this is called channel checks. Ground leg, how he asks that, how did you use the product? Even if I am not using the product, I go and ask people the reviews. Or else if you don't have this, go on the Google, search for reviews. You will get it. Remember, when you go for interviews, just talk about this reviews or at least read some reviews, okay? To tell it it's a good. When you are pitching it, tell it that why it is good, why it is better than Bata. This sentence which I'm talking about, there are people like something different. This is what I came to know while interacting with people. One of my friends' dad, he had purchased N-Torque in the building. So that time I was tracking TVS. So I just asked uncle, why did you purchase N-Torque? People always buy Activa in that price range, 80,000 price range. People don't prefer another bike than Activa. Why did you put N-Torque? The reason was good looks, different, or maybe different features, and same. You have the quality of TVS. That is a big brand. So Metro is also a big brand. You see, Mochi is not a small brand. This is a part of Metro. And look at the numbers. Numbers shows very good reason. And women's share was one of the second. Why will people go to metros? But this is what I like. This premium, you cannot say India is a price sensitive market or not. I will bet on this reason only, that India is not a price sensitive market. It is, but now it is improving. I went to interview maybe in 2018 or 19, I guess. That time the fund manager asked me. I was again, saying that Maruti was bad. I was saying that Maruti is a bad company. Never buy that company, because that time they didn't have products. But then I was pitching some other auto stocks. He said that petrol prices are rising. From 80, it has become 100. At that time, the prices just rose from 80. Suddenly it became 100, 80, 85, 88. And suddenly it became 100. He told me that, Rishabh, how are you pitching? How can you pitch auto companies? Petrol prices are rising. Petrol prices are rising. How do you see? So now what we say as an analyst or maybe as a layman, okay, petrol prices are increasing. People will not buy car. The car demand will impact, right? This is what we assume. When the petrol price increases, we say that, okay, this company is, auto companies won't grow because the petrol price is increasing. Now tell me, as a layman terms, I was arguing, he was a fund manager, he might be 15 years of experience. I was like, 5-6 years of experience. I was arguing him, sir, how do you come to office? He was a CEO, fund manager. Obviously, he said by car. See how I asked. Obviously, he will not come by auto. Obviously, he will not come by a public transport. Did the petrol price increase impact you? His impact was, yeah, a little bit. Did you stop coming? Did you come through a railway? Do you come through autos or do you come through public transport? If tomorrow even the petrol price reaches 200, you will still come by car only. So don't tell me that because of petrol price increasing, people will stop purchasing car. 20 years back, or maybe 30 years back, petrol was 1 rupee per liter. Now it is 100. What, people have stopped buying cars? Do you mean that? So this is a very baseless assumption. Because petrol price is increasing, people will stop buying cars. People will use public transport. We are not in US that public transport is a luxury one. People will use a luxury transport to come to office. So now this is how it works. First day only I told you that whenever you talk about any company analysis, you should know its product. What is the difference between a metro? What is the product between your company and the other company? Have you used it? If not, have you asked people who use it? Okay, got it. So these are the things now which are usually not taught in financial modeling classes, because the people over there are professors only. They don't talk about analysis and all. They are like, do model, do historical growth, take industry growth, etc., etc. But yeah, the one when you go for actual interviews, the fund manager usually asks this question only: why do you feel? See, now it is not about Rishabh. You also gave the right. Sorry, I think Sanjay, you also gave the right answer. It is not about being right or wrong. It is about telling your point and be confirm on it. That okay, this is what is right. You don't manipulate my answer. Whatever you say, he will try to manipulate. No, this is not right. You say this is right, and you should have some examples before that why it is right. See now how I bought the auto industry analysis on the stock this footwear analysis. I have done the same thing because I have seen that India is moving towards premiumization. Whatever I like now, whatever products I like, I go for premiumization because people do buy because they do like premium product. And it is like nowadays it has become a status to buy a premium product and to show off on social media. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, I completely agree with your point, sir. So he was not actually convinced, but he was just, seeing that I'm completely convinced about the company and I'm talking confidently just because I have done some research.
Yeah, right. This is what they want.
He was just taking whether I have done personally or I have copy pasted something.
So I actually mentioned, don't copy paste it. Because copy paste now, because we are there in this field now, we can easily understand. We're reading the report only, you are copy pasted this. So this is not your words. Okay, so that's why I told you, don't copy paste anything, just make, write your own sentence. That is fine. So when in interviews, it is not about going right or wrong. It is about how well you defend yourself. How well you might be terribly wrong also. It doesn't matter. Just stand on your point. This is what it is. I was telling you something, I forgot. 1 second. Today I read a news. You guys say, rural people are they are poor and all. Today I read a news. Tomato price has increased. Guys know? Has increased to 120 to 150 per kilo. There was a farmer name. He had given that name. He said that he earned 2.8 crores sales in this price hike. 2.8 crores of sales rather in 2-3 months. Gayakar, yeah. It was there in today's paper. Though he says that it has recovered, but you see 2.8 crores of sales in 3-4 months. How much do you earn? How much you earn after doing MBA? Even if you take 10% profit, that is 20 lakhs in just 2-3 months.